Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a Q&A and I'm so excited to get into all of your questions. You left your questions over on Instagram, so I'm gonna go through them right now. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new. I make new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I would love to have you. Now let's get into the questions. What time do your littles get up and go to bed? So both kiddos go to sleep around 7, and then Jackson wakes up around 6:15 and Quinn wakes up at around 7. They are amazing sleepers. They always have been. Jax can sometimes get up a little bit early, but since we've added his toddler alarm clock, it has helped wonders. I've talked about it in my vlogs, but it is amazing. Basically, it's just an alarm clock that is a nightlight as well, and when it turns green in the morning, that signals that he can get up and get out of his room, and it's just been amazing. Favorite date night with Matt? I would say just going out to dinner for sushi or pizza. They love sushi and pizza. Or going to see a movie, or going to one of our favorite bars, the Whining Pig. They just have like a bunch of beer and like board games pre-COVID, and you could just sit around, drink beer and play games, and it's just so much fun. How did you feel after getting the COVID vaccine? I felt symptoms more the first round, like the first dose, and they weren't that bad. I'd say just like body aches. And then the second round, second dose, I didn't feel anything. I think it just hits everyone so differently. Like my mother-in-law got the second dose and felt totally fine, but then my sister got the second dose and it hit her hard. And Matt got just the Johnson & Johnson single dose, and it took him out like say 8 hours after he got it. So honestly, it just affects everyone differently, but I got lucky. Do you ever get stressed or tired of creating content? Sometimes I get stressed with it being interesting enough, because like, I don't know, I don't want to ever just put out content that's boring or like not interesting, but I also don't want to like be spending a bunch of money like always showing you hauls and new clothes and like, oh look what I bought, because like, oh, we can't afford that, and that's not real life for me. So sometimes I get stressed with that aspect, because I know that's interesting and that's stuff that I like to watch, but it's not something that I can give you all the time. So I think that's the stressful part. But I honestly love filming and I love editing. I love creating videos. If you could redo college, what subject would you study? So I got my bachelor's in creative writing, which I loved. I had so much fun in school because it was something that I really enjoyed. I love writing, love reading. Creative writing was just the best thing to major in for me, like loved it. And then I got my master's in early childhood education, which was great because it allowed me to teach preschool for a few years, and now I teach VIP kids. So all great things, but if I were to go back, I don't think I would change my major. Do you think you'll ever go back to teaching? I think maybe I'll do subbing once both kids are in school, like if I want something to do, but we'll see. I don't know, it's an option, and I feel like it's super flexible, and you can just kind of pick and choose when you want to go in and teach. So that's an option, because I really don't know what I'm gonna do with myself when both kids are in school. I like to stay busy. I know this question is so annoying, but any possibility of baby number 3? I'm not annoyed by it, but no, we're not gonna have any other babies. It's not on our radar. We're so happy with our 2 kiddos. This was like our little dream, and it came true, and I'm so happy for it. So no plans of another baby. How do you have so much patience with the kids? Does it ever get overwhelming? Definitely. I am not a patient person, and having kids has taught me a lot, and every day my patience is tested, but I try and just remember that they're kids and it's good to slow down sometimes and move at their pace. Just focusing on seeing things through their eyes is so special and makes it a bit easier to be patient, because you know, maybe they want to play a little longer, maybe it takes a little bit longer to get out the door because they're focusing on, you know, wanting to tie their own shoes, or you know, maybe they're not listening, or maybe they don't want to eat dinner. And yes, those times are hard, but I try and just remember that they're only going to be this little for so long, so slow down, soak it up, and like be stern when I need to be. Is there anything you wish you would have done before having children? Maybe traveled more, but it's something that I definitely want to do with them. So yeah, traveling is just one of my favorite things to do. I think it would have obviously been easier to travel more before kids, but I definitely want to take them on some travel adventures. Did you breastfeed Jackson Quinn? I'm going on 2 months and it's hard, thinking of stopping soon. I did breastfeed both of them to about the year mark, and I enjoyed it so much, but I can honestly understand how it is exhausting and it's hard. I think everyone's journey is so different when it comes to feeding their kiddos, but you just have to remember that fed is best and that you have to do what's right for you and your baby. So, you know, if it's not good for you, then find another option. You got to take care of yourself and your babies. And again, fed is best. NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? That's a hard one, but I think NSYNC. How did you lose the fear of talking to the camera / vlogging? I think it just came with time. When I first started, I feel like I sounded so different and I was just so nervous, and I tried to do so many takes to make it sound perfect. And then yeah, I mean, it's been a really long time since I started doing YouTube. But yeah, just over time, I got more comfortable with it. And I think over time and getting older, I've gotten more comfortable in myself and in my own skin and who I am. So it's a little bit easier to put myself out there. What is your all-time favorite food? Pizza, for sure. I love pizza. Pepperoni, black olive pizza with the occasional banana peppers. Any new tattoos on the horizon? I still need to get tattoos for the kids. I'm set on my little baby Yoda and baby Groot, but I just gotta find the time to do that and find the right artist. Do you follow / keep in touch with anyone from high school or college? I'd say a few people from high school and a few people from college, but I've definitely found my current close circle of friends later in life, and I love them so much. They are like my tribe for sure. Favorite squat proof leggings? Lululemon has never done me wrong. Have you ever tried CrossFit? I'm going to try for the first time soon. I haven't. It looks tough, but it also looks really fun and like fast paced, but I've never tried it. How did you learn to edit your YouTube videos? Wanting to start our family channel soon. I honestly just use iMovie, which is what came on my MacBook, and I feel like it's pretty easy and to the point. I definitely like used YouTube to learn things, or just Google. Self-taught for sure. I've never tried another program. I know there's more advanced programs, but they're kind of intimidating to me. Honestly, YouTubing how to YouTube helped so much. Have you ever considered going blonde? It suits you. I have been all the colors under the sun. I've been blonde, I've had black hair, I've had red hair, brown hair. But yeah, blonde was definitely fun for sure. I'm thinking about maybe going lighter soon. We'll see. Was it easy to get hired by vipkid? I applied but didn't get an interview. So I applied with vipkid over 4 years ago. It wasn't as saturated with people applying to be teachers, so I think now they're just a little bit more picky because they have the option to be picky. But back then it was pretty easy. I did like an initial interview, and then I had to do like a mock class where someone watches and takes notes and kind of just critiques you. After the mock class, I was hired pretty quickly and was able to start teaching, and I have been teaching ever since. I'm sure now there's a different kind of hiring process, but I would definitely just look up different resources. There's tons of blogs and YouTube videos on how to help you get hired. I really love it, and I have had kids that I have taught from the very beginning. Like, I've literally had kids that I have grown with for the past 4 years, and it is such an amazing thing. It's almost like just having a pen pal or a friend overseas that you get to like hang out with on a weekly basis. But yeah, watching the kids grow, not only as like little humans, but also seeing how much they grow in speaking English, it's been really rewarding. So that's it for today's Q&A. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for your questions. I really love doing these types of videos. It's fun to just sit down and chat with you guys. So thanks for hanging out today, and I'll see you in the next one.